what help is possible. A melancholy day for horse racing.
The great day has arrived, and earlier than was advertised due to a change of wind. The Queen Mary is manoeuvred out of her basin by the powerful tugs charged with the duty of shepherding her to sea and directed by Captain Duncan Cameron, the senior Clyde pilot. Towering above the landmarks of Clydebank, dwarfing the spectators on the shore, who have come in tens of thousands from the adjacent city of Glasgow, from distant London and from all over Britain, to witness this superb spectacle, the first impression is of her huge bulk, 80,700 tons, and standing over 100 feet above the waterline. She is 1,018 feet long, and from the air you may see how little space there is to turn her in the narrow channel. But they are very efficient, these little tugs, and before very long the Queen Mary is passing down the fairway towards the open sea, while from her funnels floats the smoke of power, which will drive her, it is hoped, at 33 knots. At the Beardmore Bend there is a hitch, and the tugs cluster round her anxiously to put matters right. It appears that her stern grazed as she was piloted on the turn, and it takes 8 minutes of pushing and pulling to extricate her. This mishap is not to be wondered at. The amazing thing is that it should be possible at all to maneuver so mighty a vessel drawing 30 feet along so narrow a course. Presently the river broadens and it is all plain sailing. The Queen Mary begins now to seem more in proportion to the seascape, and our impression is of her grace and beauty. King George called her the stateliest ship in being, and how true his words were. With her yacht-like bows, the future mistress of the seas excels not only in her speed and size, but in her beautiful lines. Seaward bound in the Firth of Clyde, the young vessel passes a scarred victim of tragedy, the Atlantic, consigned to shipbreakers on Clydeside. The one going forth to proud ocean conquest, the other to sad oblivion. Captain Sir Edgar Britton is a man to be envied today. As he paces the deck with Sir Percy Bates, chairman of the Cunard White Star Company, his cup of happiness must be full. And so the Queen Mary begins her mercantile career. May she proudly carry the blue ensign on 1,000 happy voyages.
Ideal homes in the picture again. Appropriately the